Hey, my friends, it's October the 17th, 2013. It's a little chilly out here today. It's about 50 degrees. Of course, it's October, and it's that time of the year. We've had chemtrailing at night here lately, and it's made visibility for me to do anything impossible. I could have caught the moon and the sun and that, but I've had other things I've been doing, getting those cylinders ready for that motorcycle to put back together, and getting the pistons ready, and some of the other things that I've been able to do when I felt up to it. I put that video up about Obama. You know, does anybody really realize the mindset of these people? Now, I'm sure you out there do that understand that this country is run like a corporation, and all they care about is money. And they don't care who they hurt as they're doing it, friends. They just don't care anymore. They're more concerned about the CEOs and them getting their money, and the banks keeping their stocks and all this crap. I didn't hear one word about Fukushima and the radiation. I didn't hear one word about this comets and these asteroids and stuff coming in. What are we paying this guy for? Huh? I thought his job was to protect and serve us. Had nothing to do with the corporation and his big business operation. You know, when the hell is America going to wake up? Don't they see the big picture? That guy don't care about nobody. He cares about lining his pocket and keeping his rich richer. Middle class is gone. I keep hearing him talk about the middle class. There is no more middle class, friends. There was a time in our time that there was a middle class, and there was a fear that the middle class was getting too close to the rich. They were actually able to go to vacations, go to Hawaii, go on cruises, do things, have money put back, provide, send their kids to college. They were able to do all the things that were meant to be, but that wasn't supposed to be. So they made sure they destroyed that. And he talks about getting people back to work. Work for who? There ain't no jobs out here. Most of these jobs are all service jobs, and the ones he's talking about has nothing to do with reconstructing, building this country. On a big scale, it has nothing to do with it. All them jobs have gone to China, you know, and the debt we have is with China, and they created that for us because of their way of doing things. I mean, we are at a really messed up time, guys. I wasn't going to come out here until I almost knew they were going to pull the plug on it, because see what that was a trial. They wanted to just see how they're showing you out there. How well they've got you controlled. At any given time, they can hear you guys all cry out, you know, and that's sad. It is sad, you know, that we've come to this point in life that they play this game. You know, it's the little children that went without food. If you look back over that, there's that scam that was set up down there in Louisiana that they knew. If they opened up that money ticket, you know, the little cards with undisclosed amount of money, those people would go helter-skelter. Well, what they did there was just set up a scam that people would say, oh, see, that's how the poor are. See how greedy they are. They knew it. Okay, they did it on purpose. Why, of all the areas and cards, those were the ones that were opened up to that? This is all set down and thought about, friends. Every bit of it. Okay? It's all a game. And him getting up there, you know, I wish I'd have mocked him more, because he needs to be mocked. He needs to be taken out of office. We need somebody that really understands what his job is, and he doesn't know. And none of those guys up there know. They've been in it too long. They think their jobs is to keep the rich happy and keep the stocks and keep everything and you know, and keep the wars going and keep pissing money away that we don't have. It's not going to work much longer, friends. the plug is going to be pulled. But I think the Fukushima thing is going to radiate everybody to a point that we're going to see more and more people deathly sick. And with this comet icing coming in, let's see here. We got a few days. NASA's supposed to go back to work. Let's see if they get Hubble fired back up and see if we get some actual photographs. I doubt it. Okay? And if people are out there saying, well, it'll probably break up. If it breaks up, hell, it'll still scatter all over the sky. It could still cause damage. Do I know all this stuff? No. But I'll tell you what. I know one thing. I'm surrounded with a bunch of people that know how to get things done and stick together on things and without going into details. And when things get bad, I guarantee you we'll be together. And if somebody wants to come and knock and cause a problem, I guarantee you there will be an answer to that problem. It'll be the answer they don't want, okay? And as long as we've got that between us and these idiots out here that think they're running the world, we will still be on top of the heap. And on top of that, we have the Lord. We have the Lord in our heart, okay? That lady there, Cooper, you may be a little off base there. I know you like to think she was a whacked out lady and she was a setup, but Holly, that stenographer that got up there and said what she said on the floor was probably the greatest words that have been said on that floor forever, okay? And she's absolutely right. She's making a general statement that if you don't have God and Jesus Christ in our country, we have no country. You're just misinterpreting a little bit, and I'm not saying anything against you, Cooper. But I seen there was some battle there with you on that. But I think that lady was right on. And that's why they hurriedly got her off the floor. But see, I thought it was ours. I thought it was ours to speak out. When is it we're no longer allowed to speak out? You know why? Because they don't want to hear the truth. They don't want to hear the truth, okay? And that's how it is. This is probably the only truth left anymore is what's being spoken on Facebook, what's being spoken on YouTube. The only truth that can be spoken anymore, because you have free speech until they shut us down, And as long as we have this, I guess this is what we have to stand on the ground. We have to stand on to talk to more than a handful of people. It's crazy, I'm telling you, friends. It's totally crazy. And it's going to get crazier. They ain't done. They keep edging on and how they're going. But see, what has that got to do with us? What has it got to do with a normal person? The jobs they're talking about, the people they're talking about, are all government people. They're overpaid. I could care less if none of them have a job. I'm sorry, if you work for the government, that's too damn bad. We need some real jobs to do something, besides push papers and change the Constitution and change our Bill of Rights and push in executive orders. That's not a job. That's paper pushing. Do something constructive, Sometimes I wonder why I even bother getting out of here. But I care. I care about this country. I care about all humanity. I care about the world. It's just insane, These storms are going to get bigger. These events are going to get bigger. That's just how it is. And for them to get up there and make a statement that they're here to protect and serve us in a manner that they're talking about has nothing to do with our needs. We need to know the truth about other things. There's other things out there that are a hell of a lot more important, whether or not the government is able to agree on something. That's what the government's set up to do, check and balances. Not for one person to make a deal and everybody else to fall in line. That's how it works. We know that. That's what the government's about. We're not stupid. So Obama quit playing a game. There's checks and balances. And just because you strong-armed those other ones into that, as far as I'm concerned, the best thing that was probably going on is that they kept it shut down. Not that the children would be hungry. We need to feed the children. We need to keep that part going. But we need to find a way to get so uncontrollably rely upon the government. We need to separate ourselves from that somehow. And they don't own certain things, okay? They don't own Social Security. They have no control of that, all right? That money was put in there for a reason. That has nothing to do with the government. The Medicare has nothing to do with the government. Okay, this is to provide for the welfare of the elderly and the disabled and the poor. Okay, that's only a humane thing to do. And most of that stuff that is provided was worked and paid for. All was worked and paid for that over the years. I'd hate to sit down and mathematically, logically figure that out, how much money those dumbasses received and then the interest that was paid back on it. That the money they've done pissed away with their games. Okay? I'm sure somebody's already out there and done that one time or another. But don't think for one moment our government is working for us. And most of you already know that. It's just the time we're in. The time we're in and the game they're going to continue to play. And let's just see how it goes. But I'm telling you right now, as Fukushima gets worse, China is going to be wanting to move over here. We're going to have to provide for these people. That's a reality. We all going to have to be humane to each other in this end time. That's the thing. When one part of the world is so contaminated you can't live in anymore, the Japanese need to evacuate that island. Everybody said, well, where are they going to go? Okay. Well, how many people? 20-some million or whatever it is? I forget. I don't know the figure for sure. Probably, I don't know. Okay. I'd have to look it up. But I'm sure there's a spot that's not as hot as they're in right now that they could move them to. Unless nobody just really cares about them at all. That's the thing. Apparently their government doesn't. Or they would already be trying to vent a way out of there. The children. Let's get the children out of there. Let's do something, But no, nobody talks about that. They're too busy worrying about their CEO corporation crap and their money. That's what they care about. Well, money ain't going to get you into heaven, trust me, boys and girls. And the deeds that they're up to ain't going to get them into heaven. That's all Satan's work. Trust me. So, I think I've said enough on this one. Love to say a lot more. I don't know what else, it's just get ready, get yourself ready with your heart. And know that Jesus Christ is your Savior. And quit playing in the realm of these idiots. Because they don't understand nothing. They don't care, and never will care. So God bless you. Hug the kids, hug the wife. The old Marine Vaughn. On October 17, 2013. Year of our Lord. We'll see here soon. We're not that far away from actually seeing Ison and Lovejoy and this other comet. I'm not sure what the name of it was. Forgive me for that. But there's 3 of them coming. All sun divers. And we'll just see what happens here. We'll see how the thing changes. If it changes at all. We don't know. That's up to the Lord. And how He decides to bring this all about. Mankind has nothing to do with it, The things that they do is all upside down anyway. It ain't positive about nothing. And not making things right. So God bless you. We love you, friends. Have a good day. Bye-bye. Well, look at this old gloomy sky. It's one of those October days. October days. And a chilly October day. A chilly October day. God bless you, friends. We love you. We'll close out on the trees. Have a good one. Bye-bye. Remember, the Lord loves you.